Hello everyone, it's OG from OG Scale Models. I was wanting to talk to everyone today, do a little video update. On the more American Graffiti dragster I've been building. I started building it like 5 years ago. As the last video I was showed everybody, I put it in a purple pond and was stripping the parts and stuff. And I was wanting to show you what it looks like when it comes out of the purple pond. Okay, here's what it looks like. Once it strips the chrome off, it's just all white, pretty much, or whatever the model was basically molded in originally. Okay, so now I can proceed on and whatnot after these are dried. They have been washed and everything with Dawn dish soap and things. So once these are totally dry and everything, probably another day or so, I let them air dry. So sometimes it takes a while. And in a couple days, I'll check them out. Finish taking off any flash that I see or anything like that. And then I'll go from there on that part. Okay. On the frame, I told you that I broke it in a few spots, so I replaced the rods, the frame pieces. Here in a minute, I'm going to put some super glue debonder on this, and I'm going to take the rear end out of this, the brake caliper out the one side, so I can pull it out and get the frame painted and whatnot. So but that's about it for the more American Graffiti right now. I'm gonna set it over here off to the side, guys, real quickly. Alrighty, and now I want to talk to you about the AMT 55 Nomad I've been working on. I took and rounded out the rear wheel wells on it. This frame had the exhaust molded in it, so I cut the exhaust off, cleaned it up the best I could, and then up in here, when I cut the exhaust out, I tried filling it and everything with plastic styrene and this and that, the hole to make it level and everything, and I couldn't get it molded correctly. So I said, you know what, the heck with it. I went ahead and cut it out back to this piece here. So when it's actually put in the model where it needs to be, you're not going to be able to tell. Once the motor's in there, I will make a transmission mount for right here and things, but yeah, once it's in, it's in. And then I was looking up here because I want to fully detail this model, because it is going to be put in a model show this coming year and things. And I got to looking and see where where I put the glazing putty and body putty right here. That had a little slim gap in it down through there, like it was hollow. Well, it was hollow. So I took and filled that in a little bit ago. This is what I use, guys. They're easy to throw away. It's just Post-its. Little tip here. Just buy you some Post-its and tear you off one or two. That way, if it does try to leak through, it won't get on your hobby table or your mat or anything like that. I usually tear off about 3. And Then I put my putty on there, or even paint. You can use it for paint, super glue, your putties, anything like that, And I just mix it up and whatnot, and with a toothpick, and put it where I need it. Now, once this dries, I'll trim it down as flat as I can get it, and then I'll sand it. If it needs more filling, then I'll put a little bit more in it. But it should be okay because I heaved it up. If you can see, I kind of like bubbled it up. So when it does flow down in there, it will be most likely level, Other than that, the back of the chassis, I'm going to leave alone. I see a spot. I did get it pretty thin right there, right down in there. I don't know if you can see that. I got it pretty thin there. So what I'll do is I'm not going to fill it on the front. I'll fill it on the back. I'll take this and I'll find out where it's at. It's right here on this hump. And what I'll do is I'll just put a little putty right there to kind of seal it on this side. I'll take my sanding stick and knock that down a little bit, and you won't be able to tell it. Plus, paint will probably fill that up. Yeah. Yeah. So I got that. Looks to be kind of like thin right through there too. So I'll go ahead and get that, guys, while I'm here. That way it all can be drying. And then tonight, I will give it to tonight to dry, because the more it dries, the better it'll sand and everything. I have jumped the gun and sanded things too early, and it turns out looking pretty gnarly, and then I got to start all over again. So, but I'll just take the sanding stick, because nothing goes down in this stuff. I'll take and knock it down a little bit, because it'll be hidden anyway. You won't be able to see it. And that looks like that's it. I did this last night, fixed that a little bit. Other than that, guys, the chassis and everything, it'll be all right. Like I said, this is going to be a gasser. I'm thinking about putting a tilt front end on this car. I haven't decided where I'm going to cut it yet. I might cut it at an angle, just so when it flips down, it like connects, maybe. I don't know yet. Or I might just go ahead right there where the door seam is, cut it there, cut it all the way down even, and then split it up here at the top and do the whole front end bit. But I will have to discard of the inner fenders. I don't know yet. I was thinking about putting one of my 3D printed 572s in this, with fender well headers and things. Big tunnel ram or a blower, I don't know yet. And this, of course, I will do a two-tone job on this. Two-tone paint job. I love two-tone paint jobs on wagons. They just look awesome with two-tone paint jobs. But that's what I got so far, guys. Hope your day's going very blessed and everything. And if you get a chance, go over to my YouTube channel, OG Scale Models. Subscribe and like. And I'll see you on the next one. Have a blessed day. Take care. On to the next.